Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is MarkZ, and today I have some critical updates that you won't want to miss. As you probably already know, there's a lot happening with Iraq and its currency, the Iraqi Dinar, and recent developments are adding more complexity to the discussion around the much-anticipated revaluation, or RV. There are several key factors at play that could potentially influence the timing of this event. So let's break it all down. First, there's been a major update from Sandy Ingram regarding an executive order signed by former U.S. President Donald Trump. The United States has chosen to revoke Iraq's waiver to purchase gas from Iran, a move that has sent shockwaves across the Middle East. The decision is being viewed as a strategic effort to weaken Iran's economy and curb its nuclear ambitions, but the fallout has been particularly severe for Iraq, as it relies heavily on Iranian gas to meet its energy demands. The loss of this waiver has left Iraq scrambling for alternative solutions, and the repercussions are extending beyond energy, affecting financial transactions as well. The U.S. has also restricted Iran's access to Iraq's financial system, further tightening the noose on Iran's economic activities. With these restrictions in place, Iraq finds itself in a precarious position, trying to balance compliance with U.S. policies while ensuring that its own economy doesn't suffer further damage. There are even discussions about Iraq potentially shifting towards Russia's payment infrastructure as a workaround, which would mark a significant geopolitical shift. However, Iraq is also concerned that failing to align with U.S. policies could lead to further sanctions from President Biden's administration, exacerbating the nation's economic struggles. Meanwhile, another significant update has surfaced from Guru, who cites sources in Singapore claiming that the revaluation of the Iraqi dinar is currently on hold for an indefinite period. This isn't mere speculation, as confirmation has reportedly come from official sources. The Iraqi government and the Central Bank of Iraq (CBI), in collaboration with international consulting firms such as Oliver Wyman, IMP, and K2, have initiated a strategic overhaul of Iraq's banking sector. The rationale behind this move is that Iraq is not yet prepared for an RV, particularly due to its underdeveloped capabilities in handling cross-border transactions. Consequently, no major changes to the dinar's value will occur until this modernization process is fully implemented, and given the complexity of financial reforms, this could take a considerable amount of time. Anyone anticipating an imminent shift in Iraq's currency policy should temper their expectations, as there is currently no clear timeline for when these changes will be completed. Adding to the intrigue, Militiaman, another well-known figure in the dinar community, has been closely monitoring financial developments in Iraq and has pointed to an important visit from a delegation of the German Corporation for International Cooperation to Iraq's Ministry of Finance. According to him, this visit signals Iraq's growing efforts to integrate into the global financial system. Several key institutions, including the CBI, the Federal Integrity Commission, and the Financial Supervision Bureau, are actively working to align Iraq's financial framework with international standards. The overarching goal is for Iraq to become a more active participant in the global economy, which could have long-term benefits for the dinar's valuation. If these efforts succeed, Iraq's currency management and financial policies could see significant improvements, making the nation more attractive to foreign investors. Meanwhile, another prominent voice in the dinar community, MarkZ, has weighed in on the situation, suggesting that something significant could occur as early as Monday morning. However, he cautions against overexcitement, as there are still too many unpredictable elements at play. While the level of activity surrounding the RV discussions is higher than it has been in years, there is no definitive confirmation of when, or even if, the revaluation will take place in the near future. MarkZ also notes that Reno contacts, who are often at the forefront of updates regarding the dinar, are showing increasing optimism, which has fueled speculation within the community. Still, he urges everyone to remain patient and not to get carried away by the latest rumors, as the situation remains fluid and subject to change. In another noteworthy update, Samsung has shared information indicating that, despite U.S. sanctions, Iran has continued supplying gas to Iraq. This revelation is crucial because it demonstrates that Iraq's reliance on Iranian energy remains strong, even in the face of mounting international pressure. However, this also means that tensions between Iraq and the U.S. could escalate further, as Washington is unlikely to allow Iraq to bypass its sanctions without repercussions. As these political and economic pressures continue to mount, uncertainty surrounding the timing of the RV only grows. Looking at things from another perspective, Frank, 26, a well-known figure in the dinar investment community, has offered his take on the situation, emphasizing that this remains a speculative investment with no guaranteed outcomes. He reiterates that no bank or financial institution will provide assurances about an imminent RV or promise substantial returns on dinar holdings. As with any investment, there are risks involved, and it's crucial to remain aware of the inherent uncertainties. Additionally, CLA has brought attention to an article discussing the potential consequences of U.S. sanctions on Iraq's banking system. According to international economics expert Professor Nadi, if Washington decides to impose financial sanctions on Iraq, the impact could be devastating. Iraq is deeply reliant on the American financial network for international transactions, including transfers and foreign currency reserves held within the U.S. Federal Reserve. Any disruptions to these financial channels would lead to a severe shortage of U.S. dollars within Iraq, which in turn would drive up demand on the black market and cause the exchange rate to spiral out of control. Such a scenario would put immense strain on Iraq's already fragile economy, compounding existing financial difficulties and making economic stability even harder to achieve. Given all of these ongoing developments, it's clear that Iraq's financial landscape is in a state of flux, and the future of the dinar remains uncertain. While efforts are being made to modernize Iraq's banking infrastructure and integrate the country into the global financial system, numerous challenges including political tensions, economic pressures, and the threat of U.S. sanctions continue to complicate matters. For those holding Iraqi dinar, it's important to stay informed and maintain realistic expectations, as the RV could happen sooner than expected or take much longer than anticipated. Regardless of the outcome, we are witnessing significant shifts in Iraq's financial and economic policies, and these changes will undoubtedly play a crucial role in shaping the dinar's future value. As always, I encourage everyone to keep up with the latest updates, remain patient, and stay engaged in discussions surrounding these developments. The news is coming in rapidly, and while things may not be moving as quickly as we'd like, progress is being made. That's all for today's update. Hopefully, you found this information useful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay up to date with all the latest news on the Iraqi dinar. See you next time.